Kimberly, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Pound of Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and this is another episode of the Smoke Screen. Spirit fingers. You see, I'm here with the Smoke Screen crew. We got Rose, we got B, we got Takara, and last but not least, we got Tip the bartender, because you can't forget to tip the bartender. Tip is our only non-smoker on the Smoke Screen, so that's why she is the bartender. How everybody doing?
All right.
Good.
How are you?
Oh man, everything is easy breezy. So this is a goodie. This is a goodie today. Y'all brought a classic out. Today we're gonna be talking about the one and only Bruce Leroy, the Last Dragon.
That's it.
Got the glow. Got the glow. So what?
A lot of kung fu fighting. Everybody was
Everybody
kung fu fighting.
So what we got going on? What's the drink of the night? We got a drink of the night tonight.
Yes. So what I got right here is called a Purple Rain. It involves some watermelon vodka, blue curacao, cranberry juice, and a little bit of grenadine. A little bit of ice is real tasty.
Okay, that Prince.
Yes, baby.
Purple Rain. Okay. I see. And what we got? And do we got a strain of the night? What's the strain of the night? I see some puffing going on.
Let me see. I got some Afghani on tonight.
Yep, I got some. Ooh, so I got some purple fluff to go with that purple rain.
And I have some pineapple upside down cake. So I got a little dessert to go with the drink of choice.
Okay.
Started on mine.
What you got over there?
I'm drinking on a Long Beach lemonade.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Look, yeah, just making it smooth. And so whose pick was this? The Last Dragon. Whose pick was this?
This was my pick. I've seen this movie over and over and over again, and it never gets old. I love it. I love Ty Mac. I love the whole entire cast.
Okay. Well, let's get into it. Do you remember what you were doing when this movie came out, or what you were doing when you first seen The Last Dragon? Because The Last Dragon came out when? 85, something like that.
86, I think.
86.
I don't even know what year it came out.
85. You're right.
85.
Yes. Me myself, I would have been a baby of 4 when it actually came out, and I think I saw it a little bit older than that. Maybe still in the single digits, like maybe 8 or 9 or something like that. And I was hooked first time I saw it. That it had Ernie Reyes Jr. in it. He stole the show for me. Like somebody my age is doing all them fancy kicks and doing all of that good kung fu. I was like, yep, this is my favorite movie. I don't even know who he is, but he made this my favorite movie. And then of course when I got older, Ty Mac kind of stole the show back.
Yes.
Yeah, Ty Mac. Yeah.
You know he half Italian.
That Italian stallion.
He half Italian. He half black, half Italian. You see it come out of him as he got older. You see him as an adult. He got that slick back going on.
Don't make me go on the line and see myself.
I think I did the same. I saw it like a little older, still single digits, probably 8, 9 or something like that. But Bruce Leroy, man, that's who you wanted to be if you was talking about fighting.
Yeah. I think I actually am a little bit older, so I'm 5 years older. So my mom actually took us to the theater to see it. Me and my
Ooh.
brother and my little cousin. So we got it in the theater when it first came out, and I was hooked
Ooh.
from then forward. I know I've seen that movie easily 50 times throughout my life. Easily.
Oh
Oh
man.
wow.
Probably
Oh,
more.
anytime it
Yeah.
came on TV, I was there.
Yeah, over
Like,
anytime I catch it on TV, it's gonna get watched.
mhm.
So you got the real popcorn experience then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nice.
Yes. Yes, I envy that.
Mm. All right.
Mm.
So what do we watching Last Dragon in the year 2022? What do we like about the movie?
Ooh.
Everything.
I'm living for Vanity's costumes.
Oh, they were
The
gorgeous.
sequence, the
Gorgeous.
sparkle, the shoulder
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
pads.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm living for the
Ooh.
wardrobe. So
Yeah.
now that
I
hat
mean
season, that hat season, I was like, he just
That was a mess.
what is he doing?
No, you need all that. You
But
need it all.
yeah,
You need
the costumes. Just
like
teasing.
the
I said, what the heck?
the fashion period. It's just 80s, over the top. It was big
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
beautiful and bold. And
Yeah.
if you notice some of the stuff you see in here, you are now seeing again.
Yes.
So
Yes,
welcome
Very
to
indeed.
the
true.
80s once again.
Yes.
Mhm.
Very true.
My favorite thing throughout is the soundtrack. Like
mm.
from top to bottom, from the rooter to the tutor, the soundtrack is just lovely. Almost every song they play in it, I'm singing to it. I'm singing at least 50% of the words because I don't know them all. But the soundtrack just speaks to my heart. You know, I'm a music buff, so
Yes.
loved it.
I think I live for. I still, even though he was kind of the bad guy, love to see Show Nuff show up.
Yes.
Every
Show
time he
Oh
enough.
came
yeah.
out,
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
was like, "What he
Ain't no
got to
movie without
say?"
showing up.
Yes.
No, no, not at all.
Ooh.
The baddest
Ooh.
mofo throwing down.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
All right.
he's
Is it
probably one of my favorite characters. Even like you
of
said, even though
course.
he's a villain. Yeah, definitely.
And that one little red number with the shoulder pads that kind of
Oh,
looked
that's
like
it.
this little
Love
wrestler
that
belt.
The one with the laces.
yes.
It was a football shoulder
Football
pad.
pad.
And they
Come
had
on
me
now.
there. Girl. That
Yes.
I was there for that one. I
Yes.
was there for
Oh,
that one.
That's
And
Mm-hmm.
that's
the
kind of
three
the
little
look.
cornrows right there.
Andre 3000 adopted that look a little later on with the.
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, he did. He make that shit look good too.
And
That's
he
it
owned it
now.
just like Show Nuff did.
Yeah,
That's it, man.
absolutely.
Didn't Dion Cole dress up like him for Halloween or something?
Yes,
I
he
missed
I
did.
that.
think
Yes,
He
he
so.
did.
He
did.
looked
Oh
just like
man, when I
him.
tell you he looked
He
just
did.
like
Yep,
him,
Ooh, I bet he
that's
Just
how
did.
like
he
him.
spit him out.
Mm.
he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
can
was
see
I
him in
was
that fit
definitely
right now.
I was
Yeah,
definitely thinking that would be a great costume. Get some. You got to go and
yeah.
get somebody to make it. The red with the
Yep.
leopard on the
That,
shoulder.
Why
Beautiful.
not?
that particular outfit, yes, absolutely.
That one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it anything we didn't like about the movie?
Okay.
Oh,
I just noticed this when I was listening to, like I said, the soundtrack I live for. And Seventh Heaven. If
Oh,
y'all was
Hmm.
listening to
oh
that
my
song,
God.
every time she talks in that song, it sounds a little witchcrafty to me. And I was like, what? We don't burn angels in the fire. I would
It
hope
was
we don't burn angels at all. Like, what are we talking about?
I was
And
like, what are we talking about?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I was
It
like,
was
this
it was
song is perfect, except for her talking through it.
Mm.
I didn't like. Mm-mm.
To me, that was the only song in the movie that didn't make a lot of sense. And I was real
but
confused. And I was like,
but it was her song. It's her song. She's Vanity. That was her song. And I'm
Ballin.
pretty sure that was the song for her
Like,
song for that soundtrack. So she got to sing
honey,
her
really?
song.
Yeah. And
Oh,
she
that's a
probably
real
wrote.
song
in real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah,
in
I
real
mean, it's
life.
Yeah.
definitely on the soundtrack, so it's definitely a real song.
Oh, see,
Oh
I
yeah.
thought that was I thought that was the only one that was made up, right?
I thought it was for the
And
movie too because the place was called Seventh Heaven.
Right.
Yeah, I think she made it for the movie, but it was still like her song. Like it was a song that could have been played on the radio. So,
But did it though? But did it?
I don't remember it catching hold, but I mean, that was her contribution to the soundtrack. That's what she wanted us to hear.
That's it.
That was her
I
razzle
know that's
dazzle.
right. Listen,
And baby,
much respect though. She killed it on everything else.
On everything else. That's
Everything else,
We'll
she was
forgive
on
it.
point.
We'll forgive it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we tapped into the a little bit about the fashion. What who was fly? What's your favorite look? What's your favorite look from The Last Dragon? We already talked the 80s. 80s was a wild time, man. Like wild time. What who stood out with the fashion in there?
I mean, I have to say it's the shoulder pads, man. Like the shoulder pads was like number one. It was the leading lady in every fit. You had to have them right and big. So
y'all know how much I love shoulders, and I think this was one of the movies that contributed to my love of shoulders.
You really do.
And everything big about
shoulders.
Yeah, you know how much I love them, Tiffany. Stop playing. I love them. So The Last
Shoulder fetish.
I think my favorite favorite outfit was when Bruce Leroy went to Bruce Leroy. he went and saved her when she was getting kidnapped in the beginning.
Okay.
That she had on a white like leather 2-piece thing with a jacket on it.
Yes, it was real cute.
I really like that.
So
I think that's my favorite.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, my bad. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I noticed. Remember when Sho'nuff and the gang just went into Bruce Leroy dojo, right? And Bruce Leroy had on the black and yellow inspired onesie. Why Kill Bill ripped that off of him? Why Kill Bill ripped that outfit off of Bruce Leroy?
Oh yes,
definitely. All fashion makes its way around, honey.
Yes,
that's
ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yes,
that was cute. I liked it.
Cute. Yes,
it was a little dirty.
He was practicing.
I noticed the stain.
He was practicing. Sure.
I liked the way Sho'nuff's gang always was coordinated. Like I feel like they had somebody make they gang outfits, they gang what's the word I'm looking for? Uniforms. Their gang uniforms.
Gang unis? Gang unis.
Yes, why not?
Because they was so well coordinated. Like if he had leopard, they was gonna have leopard somewhere too. So they made good use of the fabrics and stuff.
Maybe he had like a list of like his wardrobe for the week, and he gave it to them so they could have their fits ready for the week. Because when he was ready to go, he ready to go.
Exactly.
So if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Boom. So it's called preparation.
And you need your people. You need your people to coordinate. Just coordinate. That's all.
All the time.
Y'all know I like to match. So.
I will hope.
What color y'all want to wear?
That's it. We coordinating or nah?
Right?
Yeah.
Coordination. I can't wait to dress like somebody like we going to the fair.
Why not?
Matching t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, man. Give me some gangster Levi's.
No airbrushing going on.
You gotta have the airbrushing.
Rock on out.
Airbrushing on the shirt and the jeans.
That's it.
Oh, okay. You going full BBD, huh?
That's
fancy. That's it.
And we need some Tweety birds. We need a few Tweeties on there too. Why not? We gonna go.
Go all the way. In for a penny. In for a
You
pound.
said put the Tweety bird on there.
That's it. Ain't no half stepping.
Why not?
No, I think we've pretty much touched on this, but we're gonna get the official who who's looking good to you in the movie, who stood out. Who stood out to you? I'm just getting it out the way for me. I'll rip Vanity, man. I was so in love with Vanity as a kid. It's a it's another movie too. I forgot. I've been trying to. I could have Googled, but I've been thinking about it. It's another movie she in with can't even think of Buddy real name, but Apollo Creed, man, and like he had like shot her with a needle. I think she died. Kind of. I forgot the name of the movie, man, but that had hurt my heart when I seen that. But yeah, man, definitely loved Vanity, man. What y'all had going on in this? Is it between Bruce Leroy and Show Enough? Who y'all going with? Y'all going with Future? Y'all going with Future or Russell Wilson?
I'm gonna go with Show Enough. Like I just needed him to get it together. And he wouldn't. He did. Okay, he finally got it together, but
a little bit.
Sure enough, he was ready at all times. He was always
from
ready.
jump,
and he wanted to give it to you whether you wanted it or not.
Yeah, and he was, and his crew was too.
Yes, they was always for it, whatever.
Every single time.
He showed enough, you know. So
yeah. That's what a crew do,
right? Yeah, and he fine. He's big and tall.
Yeah.
He like made this face a lot, just and I like
that. It's a mofo.
I'm still gonna stick with Leroy. I'm gonna give it to Leroy. That moment at the end. Can you teach me some moves? The cutest moment to me. It's the cutest moment to me, and I love him for it. So yeah, he got my heart.
I love Vanity, man. Vanity was gorgeous. She was every man wanted to have her, and every woman wanted to be her. Like she was beautiful, but she was sweet and loving and kind, and she had all these great qualities that you at least that's what she had on TV. She had all these great qualities, so you just like, oh my God, look at her. And she was light skinned in the 80s.
Light skin black. Light skin black.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
That's all they put on TV in the 80s was light skinned women. They didn't put dark skinned women on there too tough unless they were like the mama or the grandma or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I'm gonna go with Vanity as well. Like she was banging, and I'm sitting here, I'm looking at her IMDb. Like she's been in a lot of stuff. She's been in a lot of movies that we don't even remember she was in, but she was definitely in. So yeah, let's go with Vanity. I dig. I love her fashion. I love her look. And she was one of the it girls.
Absolutely.
Definitely. She was beautiful. She was beautiful throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think this whole movie was well, not this whole movie, but this movie was made at a time where light skin was in. And that was the trend. That was the trend. And you saw it in the movies, and this was, just one of those examples. But yeah, definitely Vanity.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of them. Let's spend them. Rest in peace to Vanity and to Show Enough, Julius Carey. Yeah, they both. I remember them. It was crazy. Time flies so fast. I was like, man, Show Enough had passed, and I looked it up. That was like 08.
Oh, 08?
I'm like, yeah, it's been almost 15 years. Time is like different when you get old. I thought it was like in the past 5 years.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know
that. When did Vanity pass?
It's 2016. So shout out to both of them.
May they rest in peace.
I think Rose and somebody else touched on the song, but is it anything in the movie you just newly discovered watching this now that you might not have noticed before?
Angie's songs was pretty good. I didn't realize
they were.
Like Angie's song was better than Seventh Heaven. So
yeah, it was.
Oh, honey,
I didn't even notice that.
100% agree, because I was saying them crazy songs that she had going on. That one about Dirty Boy. That's what she. I don't know why. I love to sing the fuck out of that shit with her. It just tickles me every time. And yes, she was probably one of my favorites as far as casted as well. I think she was well casted.
Yeah, I agree. She did
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Anybody else see something that stand out or something you didn't notice before?
I didn't notice like in the movie theater scene, Bruce Leroy, when he was sitting up there eating the popcorn, I didn't notice that he was sitting up there eating the popcorn with chopsticks. That tickled me. That tickled me so much. And now I just want to eat popcorn with chopsticks because I feel like that's what the cool kids do.
Okay.
And I want to be one part of the cool kid club. So, if I do, don't say nothing. You know what's happening. You know what's going on.
That's so rude. That's it. And I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I never noticed this before, Kendall. But when throughout the whole movie, Eddie Arcadian does not wear a toupee except for when he goes to see Show Enough. I was like, why is he wearing that toupee? Like, is that through the whole movie? And then I went back. I didn't see it. I went forward. I didn't see it. So it's like, did he have to get gussied up for Show Enough in the crew or something? Like, why is he wearing this?
Yes,
so.
Show Enough.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
That's
he did. He had to. He couldn't have them staring down at his dome. Like, Show Enough is up here. All he would have seen was skin. Like, looking down at him.
Not for him. Not for Show Enough.
Not for Show Enough. You come right when you come to Show Enough.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't come at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that is hilarious. I just really hated to see him destroy that pizza place, man. He ain't have to do that, man.
Wasn't necessary.
That was
very
just
disappointed.
Yeah, that was just
that's
too
the
much.
only time I felt like he was an actual villain. Like, that's the only time.
Come on, my brother.
Yeah,
that's right. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah, that was just totally unnecessary,
man. When he broke the table, I was like, okay, all right,
leave.
Now y'all go on and leave.
Okay, enough.
And then they just went berserk.
Hold the shit up.
So crazy.
Did the most.
Crazy.
Did the most.
Put the baby in the
I watched all that. The most.
Mama just throwing piece of dough.
She was giving
She doing the best she can. The best she can with what she had.
She throw them pans instead of that.
No. That was
angry when you get it. You get real mad. You just try to get whatever you can to. Whatever your hands touch is getting thrown. And she was doing the best she could.
She was being a mama.
Yeah.
All right, who y'all hanging out? Which character y'all see yourself hanging out with? Going out, we gonna go out tonight, man. Who we gotta invite?
Oh man, I gotta invite my girl Angie. Like, I would hang out with her. Like,
yeah, for real.
Good ass, fun ass time. Her backup singers, one or two of them was black. At least one of them I know. So she real cultural. And yeah, I would hang out with Angie for sure.
But she real cultural.
She real cultural.
Real cultural.
Yeah.
That is funny.
I can't think of his name, but what was Leroy's best friend? What's his name?
Charlie.
I think I would want to hang out with Charlie. I don't remember.
I think it was Charlie. Yeah.
Him. I think I would want to hang out with him.
He kept calling himself Oriental. That one.
Yeah.
He kept saying that.
Sign of the time.
Like, it's the time.
Yes. You know what's the age?
You can't say that now. You shouldn't say
that.
that.
Can I say that now? No.
He kept saying it. Oh.
And he wouldn't stop.
I was very triggered by that. It didn't even have anything to do with me, but I was like, please stop saying that.
It's from the 80s.
I mean, that was,
I know it.
we've moved, grown from that. So
Yes, we
learn.
have.
We've come a long way.
Yes.
Yeah. I hang out with Show Enough. I want to hang out with him. We can go about town, kicking around, having a great
You'll be safe.
time. Maybe spray
Yeah.
paint some
Oh, yeah.
buildings, steal some shit. We're just gonna have a really good night.
Yes,
Tell us
me.
So yeah, Show Enough.
And
And we're
maybe
gonna have the best fucking outfit, and we're gonna and it's gonna be awesome.
because something's gonna be made for you get that anyway. So
You know
That's
you
I
gotta
know,
get
and it's gonna be tailored to fit me perfectly. So
by the
we gonna be
seamstress.
so fly, so
that.
fly.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's
So
gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
that B, I might have to agree with you. I might have to kind of retract now. I'll stay with my smile. I was like, that sounds like a good ass time.
Okay, come on, Tiffany, come on. We
And
gonna
steal some shit, and I'm gonna
party,
be on my. I got a fit.
and you gonna have a matching fit.
that's it.
And I'm gonna be safe. Yeah, I might have to. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
All right then.
So what's cool about the old movies is seeing the cast and seeing people, you might not have noticed. I was watching Hardball the other day and I ain't realized that Buddy from Ridiculousness was in Hardball, the black dude.
Hmm.
The,
Oh, Rob.
that
Not
that that
Rob.
co the black, I forgot his name, that co-host the show.
Yeah.
He was in there. They was all young. Michael B. Jordan was in it too. Like
Oh.
they all was kids. But like the cast of The Last Dragon, William H. Macy, my main man from Shameless, one of the worst
Yeah.
people
Yes.
he was in the movie. I seen Keisha Knight
Yeah.
Pullum in the movie.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, Little Rudy.
Carl
Uh-huh.
Anthony Payne is in the movie. Coley
Yes.
Cole.
Coley
Like,
Cole.
yeah, man, it's always interesting to see these people in those early films. So,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
is it anything you would change about it? What are we changing about The Last Dragon, if anything?
Let's see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. This struck me as odd. In the beginning of the movie, when he in the movie theater eating the popcorn with the chopsticks,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
somebody before Show Enough them even gets there, just in the middle of the Bruce Lee movie that they watching on screen, breaks out with their boombox and just random starts dancing.
Yeah!
Who would do that?
Like,
For real.
yeah.
That's not realistic to
But
That
it
was
like
me.
he was finna get served.
Yeah. Yeah. They had to, and they all the way had to break his music box. I was like, what? That's what he get.
Who does that?
But remember, this is New York. Remember, this is New York in 1980 something. They didn't care. They did what they wanted to.
I was like, what?
I just suspended my disbelief at that because it was like a good part in the movie too, and they just pulled out. What y'all finna do right here? Yeah.
Like, where did they plug the speaker up at? Or was it battery operated?
Yeah,
It
it was a boombox,
batteries. What do you mean?
It was a boombox, so it had like
it had like 10
Okay. It was the
C
Radio
batteries in it.
Raheem. Yeah,
Yes.
10 C batteries.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm finna mess y'all up with this now. Y'all gotta follow me. Now, shout out to Mac. Now, how you say his name? Bruce Leroy. Classic character, classic movie, black culture. But I believe Michael Jackson would have killed that role, man, if he had played Bruce Leroy. Young Michael. Think about it. He kind of looked like him. Young Michael.
Oh, I can't. Listen,
No,
Michael does not have the sex appeal that Mac had. He could not have. No, he could have danced around and he would have had the moves already, but what he could not have been was Bruce Leroy. He couldn't have been that.
No.
They
I don't
couldn't have
think
got him. They
anybody
couldn't
could
have got him in
that
shape for that.
No, not in
No, I
enough
don't think
shape.
so.
No.
I feel like
No.
I feel like Michael was a different genre. Yes, it was black culture, but that was different. I don't see Mike being.
I just looking at it now, I was like, man, he kind of favor young Mike. Like
Yes.
he kind of
Yeah,
favor young Mike.
I can see it,
Yes.
but I'm glad
Yes.
I didn't see it.
But we,
like I don't
as
think Mike's body
Americans,
type, his he just he
He too
doesn't
thin.
give what Ty Mac
right.
gave.
And I think
Like
what
he
Ty Mac
just doesn't.
what he had going for him is that nobody knew him. And we watched Michael Jackson grow up. It's like weird to see, to try to transition a kid star into a somewhat of a, action hero hottie, and I think I just see Michael Jackson as a pop star. I don't see him as an action hero hobby.
Damn,
So
shut up and dribble, huh?
yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh
I think
man,
not this role.
yeah, and Mike he didn't really do a lot of acting, so I don't
he
think that
didn't.
he thought that that was his strong point either.
He didn't.
He
I
didn't
just
even try to really
he just
dive into
favored young
acting a
Mike
lot.
to me. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
young Mike. I was
He
thinking
definitely
about the
favored.
Wiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he definitely
Oh, he was
probably
great in The Wiz.
He was great
he
in the
didn't have
Wiz.
the ribs for Bruce Leroy.
Nah.
Nah.
But he definitely favored him.
Yeah.
All right, so now we come to the point in the show where we give the movie a rating on a scale of 1 to 5. What are we giving The Last Dragon?
I'll
Look,
go
that boy got
first.
definition in them arms. You see him?
Yes,
I,
Yeah, his body.
yes,
ah,
It's
He did his
banging.
work,
It's
man.
banging.
He looked great.
come
That boy got
on.
the
look at that
permanent
sheen.
hard nipples.
Yes, a little shine on that shoulder part.
That
Yeah.
shine, yeah, that glistening.
They
Ooh.
they kept him wet too. Like it was
Yeah, they
like he was
did.
Baby oil. It's baby oil.
he
Shivering.
It's
was
baby oil.
dripping quite a few times.
Yeah,
Sometimes it
yeah.
was
Glistening.
water, but sometimes it was sweat. He was
They probably had
Yes.
they probably had a mister on
I
set.
missed
Like,
it. They was
I
they was
mean,
big drops, man.
I wouldn't have
I was
mind.
like, dang, you wet.
So I'm gonna just say I gave it a 5. It's always
okay,
gonna have a 5 in my heart. It's never not gonna have a 5 in my heart. It's a 5, always and forever.
Boom.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a 4. I love the movie. It was a classic. It wasn't one of those movies that made me cry, but it was always one of those movies that if it came on, you're gonna leave it on, watch some of it. You might be folding clothes, whatever. We gonna let it play now. That's for sure.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you might get distracted from doing your chores because you watching The Last Dragon. So it was a good
Last
one.
Dragon.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.5. It was never one of my favorite movies. I did enjoy it this time. I actually give it 4. I'll give it 4. I enjoyed it this time. It was good. It's a good movie. It was action packed. You just have to keep in mind it was the 80s, and but it's a good movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 4.5. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's always gonna be one of those that I'm gonna watch. I'm never gonna skip it. Um, just 4.5.
And that'll work. And that'll give The Last Dragon to round off at a solid 4 blunts for the day. Classic movie. 80s. Show enough.
Yes,
Shoulder pads. Bruce
Yes.
yes,
Leroy.
it's so the
The
bad.
glow.
And the glow. Don't forget about the
Yes.
glow.
Got the
Hey,
glow.
Whoa!
very
Got,
nice.
got the glow. And shout out to my man said, I've mastered the art of making people think I can fight. And I can't fight, because I
Yeah.
got the look. And he just, yeah, that's, you might have that in your repertoire. That's cool right So
Mm-hmm.
again, a solid foe for the Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy and his oily, oily wet body throughout the whole movie. Shout out to him. and, and this has been another episode of the Smoke Screen. We're gonna check in with y'all later. Peace.